Hey, a letter from the Knights of Favonius! Sounds like Albedo's back and he's waiting for us on Dragonspine. No time to waste! Let's get going!
May knowledge guide you. Time to act.
One with my blade.
Strike a pose. Into the void.
Swift and merciful.
Body and mind. Merciless. Paradigm shift.
From whence you came. One with my blade.
Fearless. Into the void.
A touch of frost.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with my blade.
Merciless. Another star goes out. Know my sword.
Swift and merciful.
Time to shine. Paradigm shift. Let me weave you a burst.
fit for judgment.
Rain outlines your merciless. Never start those out. Fearless. Shower me with praise. It's pouring out.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall Wat deliver your... The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Oh, brilliant! Paradigm shift. Merciless.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Into the void. The show begins. Annihilate. Yeah! Yeah!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Merciless.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Into the void.
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever. our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Into the void!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Never starve those out! Search! Yeah!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Swift and merciful.
Fearless! Into the void!
Spirit blade.
Annihilate!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Fearless!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
And never starve those out!
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as... Rivers flow, water will exist forever. An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Into the void!
Fear. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Fearless!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Paradigm shift! Merciless! No, my sword! Into the void!
Fear. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Swift and merciful.
And never starve those out!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Paradigm shift!
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as rain falls and rivers flow.
Merciless. Add asterisk. Add asterisk. Thank you for complete. Rain outlines your fate. Into the void.
One! Four after all that training.
They say that at absolute zero, everything falls completely still.
This world is full of unsolved...
So this is the other Durin, huh? If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero. No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone.
Actually, most of the credit belongs.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point.
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of...
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him.
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay, and there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body, if he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyss... This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Bringing fairy tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with... And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing. As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book...
A form of magic.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring. And so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is...
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or
Albedo?
Hold on. Why do I look like...
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of...
At least you're still human-shaped?
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the...
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here? Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I found some.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, yet guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the...
Unless the little dragon...
Do you think we could just destroy, be it the calamity headed for Mondstadt or my inability to leave behind a story of my own? Doesn't it all come down? What if, here in this story, we could finally destroy it?
Either way, it's an intriguing idea.
Durin!
It's just... I'm still afraid someday, but I'm not sure if I can destroy it on my own. So please, everyone.
The evil dragon's heart continued to...
Looks like we have no choice but to get... Whatever happens next, Durin is going...
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
So please, everyone, help me destroy this heart, once and for all.
Whatever happens next, Durin is going to need...
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, his heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten, and so was the little dragon born anew.
Finally! A happy ending! That must be the
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more.
Huh?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're also...
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back?
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control...
Time is running out. So, would the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply...
what's up with...
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon and his companions.
Huh? What's going on?
Once the ink runs out,
I had a feeling this would...
What's happening to the other...
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were...
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending. You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic. Let me guess, you're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry though, I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead, see if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more. Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
Would he dare to hold this power back?
Returning to the castle. I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create... I'm starting to think I kind of miss being...
You might look back on it with fondness.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life...
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, there was no danger here, as soon as his mother finished her story. And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up!
discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Would he dare to hold this power map?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Not enough ink? Sir,
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark unchecked. The darkness engulfed everything around. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness.
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight.
oh no! What do we do next?
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just...
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story.
So, what now? Did we use two? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left? But...
Well, this is Durin's.
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character. Written in, and I suspect that has remained the case. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. But there is a fundamental difference between a being, as Miss Barbeloth reminded us. The fate of every living being in Teyvat has been woven into the fabric of time. But Durin's story, on the other hand, as Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget, in other words, his story can't continue. Because the authors...
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of...
Save it. The question is,
This is as far.
I suppose. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true,
By there, I take it you mean...
But we still don't even know how... If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part... Isn't that too risky?
I'm not afraid.
I second that. It would seem...
so be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way,
Through the evil wall. It was as if the little dragon will edge itself. All of a sudden, it began to fracture, as if struck by some transcendent realm.
Gotta keep. My consciousness.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some. Yes, Durin, but you must keep going.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go, make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Your story's not over yet!
Silence, huh? Have you nothing? Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether...
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the, or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and little did I imagine that time itself would prove. Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. Will you lend me your magic one last time? Just enough for me to keep...
You mean you want me to extend your...
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's... If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me... This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to...
So
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the...
I see. Then perhaps I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're... Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not, no matter how much you write. There is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself, someday perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing the...
Still, it's work.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate, and why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to... Tell me, Alice. In your eyes...
To leave a story?
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that my greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the no matter how brilliantly a character shines for them, the story itself becomes. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind, even with your magic, but I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories. This ink is a magical medium he can... For what is storytelling but another... Even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the...
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen.
And you no longer need to worry about... but there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Tevat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to main. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weak.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to... In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all.
We still have the story itself, though.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck roaming the chapters of his... But despite...
I still believe in what this child can be. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by my...
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child, do you understand what you must do?
Yes. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's...
Durin.
But after coming to this world and I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you along. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning, from here on out. This pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin? Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
No, that fate no longer defines me. Stay back! Power and claw! For the end! Stay back!
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Only my story shall endure. The story has only just begun. Watch out!
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
Power and claw! This time, the light prevails. Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over. Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed. I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate.
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what?
Look, it all turned out fine. So just leave.
You're leaving so soon? What, don't humans usually...
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly...
It's all right. I'm... All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next! Huh?
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement.
She must have known the moment we finished! Just like she's...
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start!
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special need. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role
At least it made for an interesting story.
Huh? What are you doing here?
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly...
Sorry for the trouble.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then.
Here, please take...
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out it never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my! If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at...
All right, Aunt Seer Witch.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among...
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know...
Oh.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Duran, what will you do next? I, for one?
Well, there's so much I want to do.
How about settling your most recent...
Not so fast, Tone Deaf Bard!
to make the long overdue...
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again.
I don't know how to... Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even...
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave since the book will be his to continue?
There's no need. All that remains is for me... My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown
and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Flash of frost.
Stop that! Let the world come alive!
Extinguish. That's what I love. Forth, my blade.
May I
Merciless. Paradigm shift. Annihilate. This spells the end of the exorcist.
Merciless. I pray you will find peace in death. Into the void.
A great Deadland future!
You are loyal to the wrong master. I fight on!
This world shall perish, and its ashes will fall like rain!
The show begins!
Fearless.
Fall before the final blade! Embers burn!
Merciless.
Don't look at me like this.
Before the final blade!
Paradise. Come, join me in the eternal night. Fearless. I can release you from your suffering. Fearless. And never sorrows out.
Never start those out!
Before the final blade!
From whence you came!
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames! Another star goes out!
One hit my blade. Very clean.
Now that's more like it. With these rising flames! With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The countdown has begun. Have a taste of purgatory. Is it my turn now?
Really?
A touch of frost.
How amusing.
From whence you came.
The show begins! Let the world come alive!
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. With these rising flames, fearless. Is it merciless? Into the void. Is it my turn now? Annihilate. Is it my turn now? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
Curb your fury. Submit.
Is it my turn now? Closer now. The stars. Who's next? Is it my turn now? Merciless. Like a fly tangled in a web. Fearless. Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Swift and merciful.
Time to shine!
That's more like it. Into the void.
May I present?
Fearless. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Paradigm shift!
Forth, my blade.
The show begins!
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Am I still
Who's next?
weak?
Spirit blade. Attack.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Merciless.
One with my blade.
Merciless. Into the void.
The show begins.
Fearless. Fearless. Merciless.
A touch of frost.
How brilliant!
Another star goes out. Merciless. Extinguished.
Swift and merciful.
Now it's your turn.
One with my blade.
Shower me with praise!
Into the void.
All right, here comes another one. I'll make short work of you.
Forth, my blade!
Another star goes out! Hold while you still can! Start! Overrule! No, my sword! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt!
Whoa, Mark II!
This is where you fall. Transfix!
Witness the power of God!
Everybody stand back! Pitiful. Lay bare. This shall not be my fate.
Now it's your turn.
A touch of frost!
Into the void!
Use the force authorized.
Swift and merciful!
Transfix!
Don't be scared! Absorption test!
Go on!
You, Glade! Yeah? Stand clear!
Laid bare!
Animal test 6308!
All right, here comes another one.
Strike a pose!
What a waste of time!
Time to act. Rain cutter.
Laid bare.
Overruled. Animal test 6308. Rain outlines your fate.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Transfix.
I'm gonna fix your skull!
A touch of frost.
Do it.
Laid bare.
Body and mind. Enhanced animal module, sir.
The hearth. Now extinguished.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gurwa. Stand clear. A minor error. Rain outlines your fate. I am outplayed. Need to make adjustments.
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Swift and merciful.
Merciless. And never star goes out.
Hold that this time.
Submit for judgment.
Let the world collide.
This sucks. Do it.
Power. Shower me with grit.
Overruled.
Animal hypostasis and you.
you a birth.
My research has failed.
Change of plans. No, my sword!
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Mine to wield.
A touch of frost.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Paradigm shift. Transfixed.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Animal Test 6308.
Body and mind.
Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Stand clear.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Swirl, Mark 2. Animal Test 6308.
No, my sword!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Ring cutter! I have taught you everything I know.
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Into the void!
Not this time. Do it.
Yoo-hoo! Fearless. Paradigm shift.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulate.
No, my sword.
Stand clear.
My turn. Overrule.
Animal test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness my rise. Transfixed. Let me weave you a verse.
Stand clear. Don't break my glasses.
Laid bare.
Swirl, Mark 2. Unexpected outcome.